Josie, you are so many things to me. My first girlfriend, my first kiss, my fiance, my best friend, my soulmate, my buddy. To me, you're the greatest thing in the entire world.
We got to grow up and find our place in this big, scary world together. Through the years, every high and low in our lives we have experienced by each other's sides. I feel confident there is no task or challenge in this world that we cannot take on together.
Family and friends were gathered here today to witness and to celebrate the union of Grant and Josie in marriage. Today is the day that they will formally and publicly make their promises and their commitments to each other. And although this ceremony is a high point in their relationship, marriage is a journey, not a destination. It's a series of decisions that have been made and will continue to be made over and over again for the one that they most love in this world.
For those that do not know me, my name is Kalia, and I am Josie's maid of honor. I'm also one of her closest friends. She's like a sister to me. Having known her for a couple of years now, there's a lot I can say about her. It's like, where do I start? I'm like, she's a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet, sassy, moody, nasty, acting stupid. I'm like, girl, what's happening? What's happening? I love her though, and I'm not the only one in this room that could really say, you know, having Josie in their lives hasn't made them better. And while I've never known Josie without Grant by her side, you know, I do know that he brings out the best in her. His goofiness just encourages her to always be herself. And I know his support empowers her to take really big, bold risks. And his gentleness balances out her most fiery side.
Now, Grant has been dating Josie since their freshman year in high school. So for Jamie and I, tonight's not about letting go, it's about letting in. It's about expanding our family to include a pretty great guy who has really seemed like a son for some time now, and who we are proud to officially have as son-in-law today. You know, when you're the father of the bride and you're preparing for a speech like this, and you're going back over all those memories, it's the small moments that stand out as the most vivid, because they were the early signs of the compassionate, creative, idealistic young woman she was already starting to become all those years ago. A young woman I'm extremely proud to call my daughter and love with all my heart.
I remember in high school, we would all make jokes about Grant and Josie because they were the power couple. And to see this here tonight is honestly a true blessing. And even though I believe that you guys were inseparable before this night, now in marriage, you are inseparable. And I believe that there's nothing that the two of you aren't capable of achieving in this marriage.
Where do I even begin? I remember going back to just being a little 14-year-old kid and being absolutely starstruck by you. Through all of the dances in high school, all the sporting events, all the random hangouts, I slowly began to realize that while yes, you were my girlfriend and I loved you, you were my best friend, my soulmate. You made me feel safe. You made me feel happy. You made me feel alive. You were my home. And I knew from a young age, no matter what happened in life, I didn't want to call you Josie Sanders. I wanted to call you Josie Bullard, my wife.
Grant, from the moment you walked in my life, there was something special about you. I had never felt so captivated or drawn to a person like this in my life. Growing up, I always feared that it would be hard to find the perfect person to spend the rest of my life with, but falling for you was easy. Nothing in my life had ever felt so perfect or so right. You've always been more than a boyfriend or fiance to me. You've been my very best friend. I think that junior boy and girl, young and in love with no idea where the world would take them, would be pretty proud to see us now. We made it.
I promise to always love you unconditionally, in the good times and the bad. I promise to love God and to always put God at the center of our relationship. I promise to be right by your side through anything in life. I promise to always be your best friend. I promise to fight every single day for our relationship. I promise to never stop making you fall in love with me. I promise to always be patient, kind, and caring. I promise to always listen and be there. I promise to always make you laugh and cry. I promise to be with you forever. I promise to always protect you and protect your heart. I promise that no matter what life may throw our way, I will always be there for you.
I can't tell you how many storms we will have to push through or how many rainbows we'll get to experience. But I can promise you my everlasting, unconditional love, devotion, loyalty, and respect for a lifetime. There's no mountain too tall we cannot climb. I thank God every single day for giving me you. You were the best gift I could have ever asked for. Grant, I have never felt so excited for the rest of my life. I choose you. In a million lifetimes, in a million worlds, I'd find you every single time, and I would choose you. I love you so much, and I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
I promise to make this life we're about to start the best life you could ever imagine. I love you so much.
Grant and Josie, may you have all the happiness of a loving, lasting marriage.
So I say, put God in the center and let him guide your lives together. So here's a toast to Grant and Josie Bullard.
I love you both so much, and I'm glad that we get to be here together tonight to celebrate you and celebrate this union and this love. Here's to a lifetime of being together, to just being goofy, loving others, and loving God. To Grant and Josie.
Therefore, in the presence of your family and your friends, by the authority vested in me by the Lord Jesus Christ in the state of Indiana as a minister of the gospel, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Grant, the moment you've been waiting for, you may now kiss your bride.